Hello everyone, thank you for watching the replay. This is super random scope that I'm doing, but you know how my scopes go. So I wanted to hop on really quick to go over a thought that I was having as I was preparing for my business today and doing like a facial mask, which is clear so you can't even tell I'm doing it, but it's just really shiny. My cat is attacking me, so if my camera's really shaky, sorry about that. Anyways, if any of you know anyone who is trying to build their business or trying to just get on track of anything, then feel free to share this with them, because as I was sitting in my boat trying to think about how I wanted to work out today, because it's so hot here in Florida, I realized, like sometimes working out is a lot like doing business. A lot of times I want to just like go out and do really big things like, oh, I should like run a mile today, right? Like that sounds like a good workout, even though I hate running. You've posted your first blog today. Awesome! Congratulations. What is your blog about? I missed your name, sorry. Okay, so yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I should like run a mile. Like that would be a great workout. But I would probably die a quarter of a mile in. Because I'm not a runner. I don't run. I just, it's not my style. Or like sometimes I want to do yoga, and what do I want to do? Do I want to do like the little like poses to help really build up my foundation and my core? No, I want to do handstands the whole time. Hope and tips for getting through life. Awesome. Well, if you want, you can put your link in here so everyone else can see it too. I don't mind. Thank you, Arlen, for sharing. So, Arlen, I was saying, like, as I was sitting here thinking about how to work out today, since it's like a bajillion degrees hot outside, and doing it for serenity.wordpress.com. Awesome. If you want to type mine in, mine is boxedge.org. And working out is a lot like building up your business or making good habits, pretty much like anything big that you dream of. Thank you so much, Italiana83. What is your actual name, sweetheart? It requires doing little things. Steph, thank you, Steph. It requires you doing little things to make those big habits happen. Like, it's not a matter of like going out there and saying, yeah, today I'm just going to do this really big ass like thing. Usually that's not how it gets there, right? Instead, it has to do with, oh, sorry, I just got a text message. I forgot to turn off my notifications. It has to do with doing little tiny repetitive building block motions in order to get to those big things, right? So like, for example, if I want to work out and I want to build up my muscles and my strength, I'm not just going to go out and, run a marathon or swim a mile and a half or what other extreme things, like climb a mountain. That's not going to be like step one. Exactly. The habits and become their slave. Instead, I'm going to do like repetitive small things. So maybe I'll do some crunches to build up my core, or maybe I'll do some lunges to like work on those like mountain climbing skills. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't climbed a mountain. If I want to do yoga, there's little small poses that you can do that build up intense strength for like long-term goals, such as like hand balancing and the things that are upside down. And by doing those every day, all of a sudden you become strong enough to do the really cool, like badassery things. It's not that you do the badassery things to get the badassery things, you do the small things to build up. And so I was realizing that whenever I'm sitting here thinking about working out, it's the same thing with my business. So I run a business online, and a lot of times I look at all of these like millionaire like business people, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I can do those actions, right? Like that's totally my personality. Like I understand like big picture things. I'm doing great. How are you? But I have to do those little habits first in order for all of that to just come naturally. And sometimes I forget that. Like sometimes I just want to climb the mountain right away. But instead, I have to do those little like practices over and over and over. Like simply saying hello to people. Like, hi, Miss Perfect 93. How are you? What is your name? Like those little things are where I have to build habits and get better at practicing so that I can just, be a mountain climber figuratively in my business or in whatever my goals are in life. So I just wanted to share that because I've been kind of looking at things the wrong way, and I caught myself today and realized, dang, yeah, I realized Miss Perfect 93 is a troll after I said that. But you know what? Hello to anyone in here that is actually a real person that is listening to what we're talking about. I would love to know your name and what got you to listen into this broadcast, because I know half of the time it's just a bunch of trolls. But I also have met some really, really great friends, such as Arlen down here. I Am Fly Proud is a super cool friend that I met on Periscope by simply, talking on Periscope and doing those little tiny, like, motions, like actually chatting with people. No. So, that's just been on my mind, and I wanted to share it as it was fresh, because you know how I get so distracted and busy that I forget to share some of these aha moments sometimes, other than just simply putting it out there like raw data on Periscope. So what are your thoughts on that? And like, what are small actions that you can start working on in order to build up to your larger, longer term goals? Hello. And let's do a quote. Shall we do a quote? Because we haven't done one in like forever. Where's my book? Look at all my books that I have in my boat. All of them fit on this little shelf perfectly. What is up with the trolls today? Okay, quote. Let's find. What is today's date? Ooh. April 27th? Is that what it is? 27th, 28th, something like that? I think it's the 27th. I'm flipping to the page right now. So I'm just going with the Inspiration 365 Days a Year book from Zig Ziglar, which we still haven't finished because I need to be more consistent with scoping. But I'm going to flip the camera so you can see it. Okay. How do I get it to, like, go clearer? Come on, camera. At least it's no more wavy lines, but now I just don't know how to get it to, like, focus. Focus! It's not going to focus, so I'm going to read it to you. Okay. It says, passion, for all its dangers, needs uncaging if we are to move towards completeness as human beings. By Philip Sheldrake. So passion, for all its dangers, needs uncaging if we are to move towards completeness as human beings. What do you think that means, for all its dangers? Passion for all its dangers. I guess it can be dangerous if you, like, keep it, like, kept up inside. Is that maybe why it's saying it needs uncaging, so that we can move towards completeness? It's the thought of the day. I don't know. You can totally tell me what you think. As a risk we must take to achieve the outcome we desire. Sounds like it's the perfect quote for what our topic is today, and I swear I didn't look it up beforehand. It just happens. Okay. So, I am about to go do some random little workouts inside of my boat because I want to build up on my longer term goals of health and wellness. But thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I hope that you can share it with somebody that might be stuck in like that bigger picture mode and missing maybe the point of like focusing in on some of the smaller habits that they can do in order to get where they want to go. I will see you next time. Bye!